So there's an interesting conversation which is happening on the internet right now, and it's literally the reverse of what we're used to. If you have like an anime which shows a little bit of fan service, you have like all the people with various flags and paraphernalia in their bio freaking out about it. And they're like, oh my god, like, did you not look at this anime character from My Hero Academia? Did you not read the lore? Like, she is 16. Why is she dressed like that? Only a pedophile will like it. Are you one? Maybe we should call the FBI. Right? Like this is the type of discussion that happens on the internet whenever you have like a fan service in an anime or a video game. However, when you have real women, the conversation changes instantly, right? So like, art and fiction is being heavily suppressed, both by the left and the right. But when it comes to real people, like real women, trying to take money from a mother's son, but by using their own body to do it, that is being promoted. And if you don't like it, it's because you are misogynistic. You're a misogynistic pig. But look at this, right? Like, it's just like one comment that I picked up. Dexerto is wondering, like, what is going on Twitch. And we're going to comment about this in a bit. But here you have, like, a random commenter, and there's a lot of them, which are basically saying that, well, when video games, when I was a kid, and boys are mad because girls are playing in a space they've deemed theirs. No, okay? Like, again, it's difficult to look at a person who literally doesn't understand how humanity works and try to raise them to your level when they're at zero. But I think I can manage. Usually, when a man and a woman shares the same hobby, that sparks a romantic interest. Like if I ask a woman, okay, so which type of movies do you like? And she says Lord of the Rings, I will never be like, no, that is what I like. You are not allowed to like what I like. What is wrong with you? It's like, right? Like, I don't know how your mother and your father got together, but I do assume it may be due to the fact that they shared similar interests. So when I was growing up, I remember back in the 90s, yes, I'm that old, if you were playing video games, the girls in your class would be like, oh my god, when are you going to grow up? When are you going to mature? You're playing video games? Only children play games. You're a man. You're supposed to watch football and drive cars, right? And it's only when video games become popular that all of a sudden this narrative that men were preventing women from playing video games. And I'm always like, how? How are they preventing them from playing video games? Like, was a woman trying to go into a Target and the men were sitting there like horses high on ivermectin going like, yeah, you're not allowed. Like, how? How are they, right? So it's like this false narrative, which is so easily to be debunked. Because first of all, there's like no reason to prevent women from playing video games. And secondly, you even can't do it even if you wanted, right? So obviously this is not about that, right? Like, the reason people are upset over the new trend that's happening on Twitch is due to the terms of service not being enforced properly. There are certain individuals that get banned immediately for showing like an anime game or a clip that has some fan service, like they get banned. And then you have other individuals that are skimming the TOS to the point where they are naked on streams, shaking their boobies on camera. And I'm pretty sure, like, if I was to show, like, this whole image, which you can scroll even lower, if I were to show it on YouTube, I would get banned. Because YouTube does understand. It's like, okay, well, we're not going to allow nudity. So, it would be banned on this platform. So that's the number one reason. It's got nothing to do with women or men. Like, there are plenty of women that don't like this as well. Because they had their channel terminated for small violations. And they look at other women being like, okay, but like, why are they allowed? Like, why am I not allowed? You know, like the concept of fairness, like it's something that most humans adhere to. It's like they want the same enforcement of the rules if it's possible. So that is the first thing, right? Like, why is it that some channels get to blatantly violate the TOS while others don't? Like, it's a reasonable question. Can we ask it? Apparently not. Unless you're a misogynistic pig. The second problem, the treatment of fiction, which is different than that of reality. And I know, like, when they say, well, it's a woman, she gets to do whatever she wants, but I don't care about your excuses. I understand your explanations. I disagree. Okay? Either you allow all lewdness or you don't. There is no in between. There is no like, well, actually, no. Like, if you say you don't allow it, then I will agree with you and I will advocate against all of it. If you allow it, then I will agree with you and I will promote all of it. There is no like some, no, there's no dial. On-off switch. That's it. But the biggest reason, right, and this is the main factor of why people are upset, is because Twitch is a family-friendly platform. There's kids that are going there. Right? Like, I, as a person who am very open-minded, probably more open-minded than you, even I will say, yeah, when dealing with adult subject, which clearly this is, I do believe only adults should be able to view it. So I'm not against with this stuff being on Twitch. In fact, I hope they change their TOS and allow it. But you have to age gate it. You have to do it like on Twitter, for example, or on Discord. You have nudity on Twitter and Discord. But what you also have on Twitter and Discord is that you have like a safety feature which says that you need to be over 18 to click this link. Now, I know that maybe it's not the perfect feature and whatever, like that's fine. But it's still something to consider, right? Like it's still something that at least it shows that they are doing their best in order to keep the adult content for adults only. You can't do that on the internet, obviously, but like there are certain steps. Like if someone reports a minor being on a not safe for work Discord, that minor gets banned or the Discord gets nuked. And I think this is normal. Like this is how it should be. You don't go to a family friendly platform like Twitch to do not safe for work content in front of children. Like it's not like, oh, it's a girl's taking boy space and no, it's an adult woman taking children's space. That's the issue. That is the problem that people have against it. And it's obvious what she is doing. Like, this gaslighting that, no, she's not doing the... I mean, you look at the emojis that she has, right? Like, it's a girl with big breasts putting water on her chest. The reason that they even do it, it's quite simple to explain why. Most of the other websites are super saturated. Like, while there is the censorship of anime going on and the censorship of video games, the adult industry, like, if you're an actual woman wanting to put actual content, has never been easier. And the problem is, like, despite how good you look, there's probably 10,000 other women that look better. So when you go to all these other websites that allow lewd content, like, they're already saturated. So what they want to do is they want to go to Twitch, partake in the new meta, which this year it seems to be streaming topless, just making sure that the camera doesn't show nipples. 2 years ago it was bathtub streamers, right? Like it's the same thing. It's the same shtick. You have these adult streamers that are going on Twitch, where they know that a lot of horny teenagers lie, and they're doing like all of these expose in order to get enough fame, get enough publicity, so that when they eventually get banned, they take all their fans to whatever website they're going towards. So it's got nothing to do. It's like, oh my god, it's a man. Oh my god, they don't want women in their spaces. Like, what are you talking about? They do. Like she was the top streamer, and most of the people in her chat were boys. What about the girls, right? Was it the girls' club? Like, if I do a random polling in her audience, it wasn't like 90% women and boys were livid that it's happening. No. So this is the reason that it's happening. This is the reason that people are upset. And of course, like Twitch is very much aware that there are teenagers out there that are stealing their mom's credit cards in order to buy bits. Because that's the thing, like a lot of people go like, well, V, you always like fan service and anime, like why are you against this? And it's like, well, okay, put yourself in the shoes of a mother, right? Now your kid buys a hentai game or whatever, he spent $40. Probably less, he spent $20. I mean, it's shameful, like all porn is shameful. That doesn't make you that happy, but like, okay, like you spend $20, it's like, fine, whatever. Now imagine he's addicted to a cam girl and he's spending thousands of dollars. How does that make you feel as a mother? right? Like that is the different. I do think like there's different levels of societal harm. I do agree both are harmful. Like I agree with you. No, don't go on the keyboard and type. I know, they're both harmful. But I would say like one has a bigger societal harm than others, and it hurts women and men. Like if you're a mother and your son is addicted to a cam girl and he is sending super chats after super chats, not because he likes the content, but because he genuinely thinks that he may have a chance with her in the future, I do think that's a problem. Yeah, I genuinely do. I ironically do. I do not think that's healthy. But what do I know, I guess? Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.